Hello, welcome to Intersoft Solution tutorial video. This video will show you on how to bind several controls with ISDataSource. First, create a new website using Visual Studio 2010 application. Please choose Intersoft Empty Website Template. The project should be using Northwind Axis database. First, let's create a simple data set. Add a new item and choose Dataset Template. In Server Explorer, you can find all database tables. Drag all tables and save the page. Then, switch to Design View and simply drag ISDataSource. Now, let's configure ISDataSource. Select schema name with your data set. You can see your table list. Click Next. You can create a table or add a table automatically. In this case, we use automatic. As you can see, each table would have their own select, update, insert and delete. Please click Finish. Now, let's starting with Grid View. Drag-drop, Grid View and choose ISDataSource as its data source. As default, it will use the first table, Categories. You can change to other table. Try to change it into Customers through Data Member Properties. Save and run the page. Back to Design View. Drag-drop, a drop-down list control and choose ISDataSource as its data source. You can change to other table. Try to change it into Customers through Data Member Properties. Save and run the page. Notice that we succeed to bind drop-down list control. Back to Design View. Next control would be List Box. Drag-drop a list box and choose ISDataSource as its data source. As told before, it uses first table, Categories, as default. Now, try to change it into Employees through Data Member Properties. Save and run the page. Back to Design View. Last, we will have Form View. Drag-drop Form View and choose ISDataSource as its data source. As told before, it uses first table, Categories, as default. Now, try to change it into Products through Data Member Properties. Save and run the page. Notice that we can also modify the data. Try to edit and change the value. After bind all those controls, you can know that those controls are using the same data source control, ISDataSource. ISDataSource control is more efficient. We do not need to add or use a new data source control. For your information, Most of .NET components can be bound with ISDataSource. With simple settings, you can now easily bind several controls with ISDataSource. Thank you for watching Intersoft Solution tutorial video. For further information, you can visit our website at www.intersoftpt.com.